Alright. Ninja Gaiden. Gaiden. Whatever. Many people will probably tell you that this is one of the hardest or most frustrating games out there. Specifically, these two levels I'm about to show you, 6-2 and 6-3. Are they right? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I haven't played every game out there, so. What I can tell you is that if you've ever gotten super pissed or frustrated at Ninja Gaiden, you were probably playing it wrong. It's not an action game. It looks like an action game, but it's not. It's actually a puzzle game. Each little mini encounter throughout the level is a puzzle that you just have to figure out how to solve. Using the tools you have available to you, left, right, jump, and slash. Once you figure out how to solve each puzzle, playing through each level is just a test of memory with a bit of reflexes. So here are my solutions to the encounters in 6-2 and 6-3. I will be honest, when I made this video, I did use save states, but only because while getting a perfect run isn't uncommon for me, trying to get it while recording a video is kind of annoying. But it doesn't really matter because even if you have a less than perfect run, about 4 bars of health, which I can do about 80 or 90% of the time, on the very last screen of 6-3 you get a health potion, so kind of evens out. So here is 6-2, the first screen. Obviously the beginning's obvious, kill this guy. Right here you want to stop, kill the first enemy here, and then jump over this annoying piece of shit and get the ninja power. Pretty simple move there, kill him. And now what you want to do, you want to wait for this guy to throw his knife and continue walking to the right. That way he goes off the screen and he's out of your hair. See how easy that is. Got some power there, kill these. I guess I don't really need to mention every obvious thing. Something not so obvious, right there when I jumped, that's because the bats spawn slightly higher. Bats aren't a big problem, but every little thing helps. Climb up this wall so I don't have that annoying small guy respawn on me. Also, another key aspect right here, you want to jump so that a rocket ninja flies in up here rather than down here and attack this guy right as you land, and see how he spawns there, and you can just jump and kill him super easy. This part you're going to want to take slowly because a lot of ninja guys spawn. And you get the windmill slash, whatever it's called. Just makes it pretty easy. And I failed there for a second. See, the windmill slash is important for a few stages here because it makes you basically invincible in the air. But for this next section, we only need about 5 things of ninja points. But 10's good too. You want to save as much as you can for the bosses at the end. That's the real advantage of doing this all in one take, is you get much more ninja. What is it even called? I'm going to call it ninja power, because you get much more ninja power for taking on the final bosses. Here you want to keep moving forward until you jump off the block and then fall straight down so you can kill the bird. This guy's annoying because you can't really predict his knife throw things, but I get a little lucky on this run and he doesn't throw any. Climb up, do. And here it is. This is one of the more infamous screens. Now, obviously I have the windmill slash thing, and that makes it slightly easier, but at the end of this video I'll go through and I'll show you how to do the level without any power-ups if you screw up and die. Right here is actually the hardest part. You're going to want to kill the bat and jump over the football guy, and then a bird spawns down here. And now see, once you dodge over the bird, when you're trying to kill it, you want to stay near the edge of this platform so he doesn't respawn. If you kill the bird when you're right here, he'll just respawn. But if you kill him here, he disappears. Right here, if you stand sort of in the middle, you don't want to go too far forward because a bird will spawn. kind of in the middle, and this guy will just back off the screen and he goes away. He goes to lunch. I don't know. Alright, so now a bird's gonna come from up here, but we've got the windmill slash, so who gives a fuck? Jump and slash, baby! And watch out for that guy. You gotta have a little bit of reflexes or just memory and just jump and slash. See, that's not so bad. Watch out for stupid bird. This part you're gonna want to take slightly slowly because one of those annoying jumping guys. Yeah, that guy. Hate him. Jump over the bird and he flies away. And fire wheel, easy mode. Alright, and that's stage 6-2. 6-3 is... I think 6-3 is easier. Yeah. Kill a bat. Now these guys, super easy. As they walk towards you, they jump and they land. Once they jump, stop moving, and they'll land right in perfect range to just slash them in one hit. Boom. Now here I like to get the fire, whatever called, to kill this guy. Is it necessary? Probably not, but I'm lazy, and I barely ever use power anyway because I'm one of those super hoarders. Now there is a windmill slash down here, and you can get it fairly easily, but it's not really necessary for the coming levels, so I just don't even bother with it. Alright, now here, get ready for this guy to come out. Just stand still, let him come to you and slash him. Try and stay near the middle of the platform because if you're too far, he'll just respawn again. Ooh, a bat. Ooh, another bat. Now this encounter took me quite a bit to figure out, but going back to that key idea here of puzzle game, you don't have to kill the enemies to defeat them. So, jump down, stay kind of near the wall, run forwards, a guy spawns, about a second or so after he spawns, jump over him, or jump over the little slash thing he throws, then jump over him, down here. Sometimes you're fast, you can turn around and kill this guy, but if you're slow like I was, as long as you get to about here and duck down, he just jumps right over you. And so does the ninja guy. You grab some power. Now this next encounter is quite frustrating for a lot of people because there's an eagle that knocks you off whatever this guy on the platform. All you have to do here is just keep moving forward. Jump onto this platform, take a few steps, then jump, slash, jump, slash. Fuck you, bird. And I kind of fail there. Up here there's the shuriken, the windmill shuriken. Once again, probably not super necessary, but I like to indulge myself a little bit. Now the key here is when you grab the time warp, you want to get the ninja power up here, but you also want to get to this screen because while time warp is active, no enemies spawn, and there's a really annoying guy that spawns here if you don't make it in time. But we do, so we're good. Up there is the flame throwy thing. I don't really need it for this next level, so I generally just skip it. Those are just points. Ninja power. Ninja power. Once again, just run forward on this bird. When he spawns, try and take a few more steps because if you stay in the same spot, he just respawns. Just duck down and kill him. Easy. Alright, and this is the last screen. Like I said, here's a health potion. Heals you up if you have taken a few hits. And on this part, there's going to be a bunch of guys coming from up top. Just keep running forward, pause, and jump straight up right here to grab the time warp, and then keep going. Once again, you want to try and get to the top up here during the time warp so a dragon fireball statue guy doesn't spawn. Grab the power-ups. Now here is the flame wheel, the throwy thing I keep talking about. And there's going to be 3 other power-ups over here. One's the shuriken, one's the windmill shuriken, and one's the same as this one, the fire wheel. I generally like the fire wheel for the bosses, especially because at this point we have 80 ninja power. Makes bosses a whole lot easier. And at this point, during recording the video, I got a little lazy because that asshole. But 2 bars of health, I can live with that. And now you're facing bosses. But we're facing, well, the first time you face it, your health gets automatically healed up. But every time you use a continue, it doesn't get filled up, which is why it's important to try and get through it, taking as little hits as possible. And also we get this 80 ninja power. Not super helpful for this guy because this guy's really easy, but that's for another video. So after this, I'm going to go through a couple of the levels where I really use the power-ups and show you how to do them if you've died and you don't have the power-ups. Alright, so this is actually the first of the 2 screens where I really use the windmill / whatever to get past an encounter. So now I'm going to show you how to do it without any kind of power. Alright, so what's going to happen here, it's kind of tricky to pull off, but you're going to kind of jump, fall straight down, and then grab onto the wall. Now here I grab a little too early, but there we go. And then just climb your way up, get you about here, and jump slash them. Well, jump slash them and go back to the wall, because otherwise yeah. And then you also want to watch out on this jump because there's a bird and a bat. But you just try and jump from the far edge of this platform, and usually you can jump slash and kill the bat. I missed this time, but who cares, it's just a bat. Then just keep moving forward, and just like before, jump here and fall straight down to kill the bird. Once again, I missed, but he misses me, so who cares? And of course, the rest of the levels, exactly the same. Alright, and here of course is the second of the 2 screens done without the power-up. And also, by the way, sorry if the image keeps jumping around. I actually have no idea what I'm doing with video recording and such. And here we go. First 2 platforms, exactly the same. Bat, jump over the guy. Kill the bird so he doesn't respawn. Fucking bats. And now here, well, first, again, we let the mummy walk off the screen. See ya. Now here's the tricky part. What we're gonna do is, we know there's a bird that's gonna come down from here. That's gonna ruin our day. So what we do is we jump and go forward so that when the bird spawns, he starts targeting us up here, and then we can just barely get to the edge here and duck down underneath him, then jump forward. Watch out for the football guy, and continue on. There we go. Easy. Now, it's your turn.